I'll note on that on the notebook. Now the balance length will be 71. In the same way you can find out for 2 ohms, in the same way you can find out for 3 ohms. So all these things will come to the calculation part. Now the length of the coil. Actually you can find out the length. You have to find out the length of the coil. This is the length of the coil. You can remove this one. You can find out the length of the coil. That will be 100 centimeter. The length of the coil will be 100 centimeter. So you can write here 100 centimeter equal to 1 meter. So 100 centimeter equal to 1 meter. You can note down. So all these things will come in the calculation part. Now using screw gauge, you can find out the radius of the wire. Using screw gauge, you can find out the radius of the wire. You have to find out first zero error. To find out zero error, you have to see the PSR line, the middle line, and 0. Here you have HSC. HSC 0, both will be coincide with each other. Therefore, there's no error at all. So here you must note down in the notebook, 0 error will be 0. In the same way, 0 correction also 0 only. And least count will be 0.01 millimeter. 0 error also nil only, 0. Automatically 0 correction also 0 only. Therefore, least count will be 0.01 millimeter. Now we can find out the radius of the coil. Take the screw gauge. Now in the gap you have to keep the wire. Now first find out pitch scale reading. First you got to find out pitch scale reading here. The reading will be showing here that PSR will be just crosses 0 only. Just crosses 0. So here you must write it as 0. Pitch scale reading will be 0. So the pitch scale reading will be here. Take it as 0. Then you have to find out head scale coincidence. Head scale coincidence. Here you can find out the head scale coincidence. That will be you are getting here 48. You are getting 48. So here you must write it here 48 here. Head scale coincidence will be 48. Next PSR plus HS into LC. HS into LC will be 48 into 0.01, you will get 0.48. Added with 0, you will get the same thing only. Corrected reading, there is no 0 correction, so you will get the same reading. This is also 0.48. The same way you can find out for all the other 5 readings. Okay, already note down the reading. For resistance for 1 ohm, you are getting the balance length of 28 cm. For resistance 2 ohm, you are getting the balance length of 44 cm. For resistance 3 ohm, you are getting the balance length of 54 cm. Now, you have to find out the x1 value. You have to find out x1 value equal to the formula R is 100 minus L by L. L is the balance length. So, you have to go for the calculation now. You have to go for the calculation. First, this is the formula, the same formula I am writing here. X1 equal to R into 100 minus L by L. First, resistance will be 1 ohm. So, substitute here R equal to 1. Then write 100 minus balance length will be 28 centimeter. So, write here 100 minus 28 by balance length will be 28 equal to 1 into 100 minus 28, you are getting 72 by 28. If you are dividing, you will get the value 2.571. This 2.571 you must write here 2.571. So write here 2.571. The same way you can find out the second value 2.545. 2.545. For 3 ohms 2.555. For 3 ohms 2.555. The same here calculating the value for x1 for 1 ohm. This is for 1 ohm. This is for second ohm. This is for the 3 ohm. 1 ohm, 2 ohm and 3 ohms. Next, you have to now already you are calculating, you are finding the value balance length after interchanging. Balance length will be 71 for this 2 ohm 55 centimeter, for 3 ohm you are getting 45 centimeter. So you have to use the formula x2 equal to R into L by 100 minus L. Therefore again you have to use the formula x2 value, find x2 equal to R into L by 100 minus L equal to x2 equal to resistance will be again 1 ohm. So 1 into balance length will be 71. So right here into 71 by 100 minus 71 equal to 1 into 71 by 29. So if you are dividing this value equal to, you are getting 2.448. That value you must write x2, 2.448. So write the value here 2.448. The same way for second 2 ohms. 2 ohms you are getting the value 2.444. 2.444. For 3 ohms, you are getting the value 2.455. 2.455. Now, you can find out mean value. Mean of x equal to, you can add x1 plus x2 by 2. So, you have to add, this is x1. x1, this is x2. x1 plus x2 divided by 2. Therefore, you are getting the value x equal to 2.571. 2.571 plus sign 2.448 divided by 2. Adding both, you are getting the value of 5.019 divided by 2, you are getting the value of 2.509. So write this value here, 2.509. Similarly, you are getting the value 2.495. 2.495. For 3 ohms, you are getting the value 2.505. You are getting 2.505. Now you have to find out mean value. You have to find out mean value. So add all the 3 values. Add 1, 2, 3. All the 3 values. 2.509 plus 2.495 plus 2.505 divided by 3 equal to, if you are adding all the value, you are getting 7.509 divided by 3, you are getting the value of 2.503. So this one is the mean value, you have to write it down, 2.503. Write the value 2.503. This is the mean value of x. Using these values, you can find out the diameter of the given wire. You have to find the diameter of the given wire. Therefore, take the average for all the 6 readings. 0.48. So 2 are equal to 0.48, 0.47, 0.48, again 0.45, 0.46 plus 0.47 divided by 6. Add all the values and divided by 6. Therefore, you are getting 2.81 divided by 6 equal to, if you are dividing by 6, you are getting the value 0.468 millimeter. This value you must write here. Therefore, mean diameter 2 are equal to 0.468 millimeter. Now, you have to find out the radius of the wire. Therefore, again divided by 2. You are dividing by 2. Therefore, R equal to 0.468 divided by 2 equal to, you are getting the value of 0.234 millimeter. Converting into meter, write this as 10 to the power minus 3. Therefore, 0.234 into 10 to the power minus 3 meter. So, right here, therefore, radius of the wire R equal to 0.234 millimeter. Again, convert into meter, therefore, 0.234 into 10 to the power minus 3 meter. Now, length of the wire. The length of the coil will be L equal to 1 meter. You have to find out the specific resistance now. Therefore, rho equal to x into pi r square by L equal to rho equal to, substitute the value of x here. X value 2.503. So substitute the value 2.503 into pi value 3.14 into r square. R square value here we have the r square value 0.234 into 10 power minus 3. 0.234 into 10 power minus 3 the whole square. Right, the whole square divided by length of the coil. Length of the coil is 1 meter, so divided by 1. Therefore equal to 2.503 into 3.14 into, write the whole square. So write 2 times 0.234 into 0.234 into 10 power minus 3 into 10 power minus 3. You will get 10 power minus 6. Now multiply all the values. Multiply all the values. You are getting the value 0.4304 into 10 power minus 6 ohm meter. Write in scientific notation, you will get it as 4.304 into 10 power minus 7 ohm meter. At last, the final result will be the specific resistance of the material of the given coil equal to 4.304 into 10 power minus 7 ohm meter. So write the value here 4.304 into 10 power minus 7 ohm meter. Thank you students.